Welcome to another Mad Hatter review, special Mad Hatter review, interactive Mad Hatter review, I think, because I need some comments for this one, okay? I want to, well, I'll tell you all about that. All right, so Flipboard. What's the deal with Flipboard? Who is Flipboard anyway, okay? For those of you that don't know, last year, I tried to get a $1 from Mattel Creations. It went up, and the day before, I was already anticipating that it was going to be a shit show because a lot of people were asking for that. At the time, Mattel Creations had a bad streak of just stuff just selling out in seconds. So in anticipation of that frustration, I just had the idea to create this character. And because I have a little design experience, I did a cute little drawing of him. If you want to see what happened, here's the footage from last year. His name is Flipboard. What this guy is, he's in Eternia Flipper, okay? So just like how on Earth we have scumbag fucking flippers that just take $1 in 5 seconds, Eternia has that too. So I just, made this character Flipboard, and he kind of has like the He-Man in disguise buck. So basically he's got these specs. That's how he sees, like, from a distance, you can see like things to flip and items in different marketplaces. So he has the specs. Then he has this basket on his back. That's where he puts all his loot and all the fucking $1 he just stole from me. And then he has right here, so this is his bag of coins, okay? Bag of coins, that's, all the money he makes from flipping. And here he's got a pocket watch, and that makes it, that's to remind him of things going on sale. Okay, so he goes, hey, when's, like for instance, $1 goes on sale, I gotta go and get them all and fucking flip them for $200. The watch helps him with that. And then he's got the standard He-Man buck, and then he has this gauge right here, okay? And this gauge is once he fills up that basket, the gauge goes all red. It's like, hey, you've gotten enough stuff, now time to go flip, okay? His best feature, though, is this right here. He has and this is his action feature, he has a scoop for an arm. And this is how he can, like, scoop figures up. And this is how his action feature works, by the way, is that he scoops up figures, he scoops up the toys, so you put the arm down, he scoops up all the toys, and then you release, and the arm flips up, and it puts all the toys in the basket. So yeah, I thought this would be fun. I thought this was going to be a fun video. Like, hey, I got $1. Now let's talk about this thing I drew. But I'm just pissed off now. But yeah, that's Flipboard. That was the birth of Flipboard, okay? Now, a few weeks down the line, I get hit up by Mega J, who follow his channel. If you don't, he's big into Master of the Universe and Thundercats, great live streams. And he hit me up and he said, hey, I want to see if we can go ahead and make Flipboard, okay? And I was like, what? That's just ridiculous. Get the hell out of here. But he was like, no, just hear me out. Ace from Ramen Toys said that he can even kind of like help out and give us some advice and kind of guide us in the right direction. And I was already a fan of Ramen Toys, so I was like, if that's on the table, let's go ahead and explore that. As we kept on rolling the ball down the hill, we got, I think this guy is an artistic genius, okay? Ryan, aka Renders Effects, jumped in and he said, hey, I can help design and sculpt the Flipboard. So we're like, dude, we're like in business now. And then we got some other help from Gilly, from Gilly Writes Comics. Check him out as well. He's done a bunch of successful comic campaigns, does a book called Galactic Rodents of Mayhem. If you have not checked it out, check it out, because if you're a fan of this channel, you'd probably love it, because it is total throwback to things like Ninja Turtles and Biker Mice from Mars and all that. The story is great, and the art is fantastic as well. Gilly jumped on, as did later down the line Mr. Home Arcade, who is brilliant videos that he does. These kind of like parody commercials for Master of the Universe. So we had like this Avengers team of people that were like, we want to help get Flipboard made. And that brings us to today, where I am happy to report that I have received in the mail a Flipboard prototype. I'm going to show it here in a second. And keep in mind, it is a prototype. There are still some things that need to get worked out. There are some ideas that I have, and I'll go over it. But I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to start showing. And I'm going to do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And here he is. Flipboard. My God. Oh my God, Flipboard, all his glory, all his fucking glory, background not included, all right? I don't even know what that background is, some kind of castle I heard. Oh my God, this is, guys, I think I could quit fucking YouTube now. I think I'm done. I'm done, son. So, wow. This is a real life Flipboard. He's right in front of me. Now, look, normally if this was an action figure, I'd be like, taking him out and posing him and this and that. This guy's very delicate because he's a prototype, so he's got lots of pins. Can't really go nuts with him, okay? But this guy's gonna be fucking quality, and he is quality, okay? He's got his, and by the way, I'll do kind of like a spin around here in a second, but just first impressions, man. Come on, man. If this is not Flipboard, then I don't know what I'm talking about. Then I should just fucking hit channel delete right now. You got the hood, you got the sunglasses. The sunglasses do come off. You can do kind of like the Tom Cruise sexy time thing. You've got the dial, okay, when it's full. Remember, when the dial's full, you gotta unpack, you gotta flip on eBay. The hood, I don't know if you could see, but it's got some texture. That hoodie that he has, the gray pieces that extends into the chest, has lots of texture there. This part where it meets the shoulders has that kind of like, it's sort of like torn, which I like because, you know, flippers don't really make that much money, okay? He's wearing rags at the end of the day. But I'll tell you what he doesn't fucking skimp on is this golden scooper, because he's gonna need that shit to scoop all the toys. He's gonna need that thing to be as pristine and as solid as possible. That's why it's solid gold, okay? And it's all chromed out and all sexy. This has a lot of detail, by the way. I gotta give it to Ryan, man. This has a lot of freaking detail on this little chrome piece. And then you got the belt and the, you know, then of course, like everything below is kind of like the standard buck you're used to, okay? I'm not gonna say, you know, what other figures have bucks like that, but you know, you might have seen that before. Let me just give you some turnaround and then you can see it right there, the backpack with all the details on there. Dude, this is a serious backpack, okay? I mean, if you see that at Comic-Con, if you see a dude rolling with that thing, he's gonna be flipping a lot of shit, okay? It's got all kinds of textures in there. I don't even know what this stuff does, okay? And I created this. I have no idea, but it looks cool. That's all that matters. Here's Flipboard next to, I don't know, a certain other action figure line, just for some scale comparison, okay? Next to, I don't know, the man that started it all, the inspiration. What's that song? You're the reason in my life. You're the inspiration. Well, there you go. Art can inspire art. This is art right here. Dude, this took a lot of work to fucking put together. So, yeah. I'm loving this thing. Look how Flipboard is just fucking dominating these guys, okay? They all fear him. They're all like, holy shit, this dude is gonna fucking just take all our shit and sell it back to us at a markup. He's a threat. We gotta get him the fuck out of here. But you're not going to get him out of here because Flipboard is the new thing. He's the new sexy, okay? And here's Flipboard in his natural environment, just surrounded with all the shit that he's gonna sell back to you, okay? He's got all his Funko Pops right here, and this gun, and all this money and loot, and oh, by the way, that's not included. And then you can put all that stuff in his backpack and check him out right here. Just giving you the sexy Tom Cruise look right there. I'll take his glasses off too. And then he's got the this G.I. Joe, this Sergeant Slaughter that he's about to just fucking go to Frankensons and just flip for $1 million. Who knows? But yeah, there you go. The Flipboard in his natural environment. Just a problem for everybody, okay? Whatever action figure line you collect, this guy is an issue. He steals from Motu. He steals from Turtles. He steals from anybody, okay? And then he brings it back to his castle, to his kingdom, Fliponia. I think that's what it's going to be called. And yeah, this dude, you don't want to run into this guy because he will steal your shit. Boom, check the face out. It kind of reminds me a little bit of somebody. I don't know who, but I like it. I'm here for it. All right, so let's talk Flipboard and what the deal is with him. So first off, articulation. The articulation, I didn't want to mess with this figure too much because, again, it's a very delicate prototype, and it's really just for show. It's to show you guys what this guy is going to look like. Well, somewhat what he's going to look like. There's going to be some changes as well moving forward. But articulation is going to be like your average Masters of the Universe Origins articulation. If you have one of those, you know what I'm talking about. Dynamic to a degree, but you know, you kind of see where this is going. In terms of stuff that he's going to come with, okay, I don't have it all, but I would like, so he's got the sunglasses. I would like him to have a bag of money. That bag of money in the other shot was from a Super 7 figure, but he should have his own bag of coins because, of course, he's a flipper. And a watch, too. Now, it's either going to be a stopwatch, or one of the thoughts was maybe he has like a watch on a scepter, and he can kind of put that in the other hand. So that's also what we're thinking. The other thing I wanted to do, for people that get maybe multiples, what I wanted to do is maybe include like a bot head with him and a standard arm. So if you want Flipboard to have his army of bots, because flippers use bots, you can take off you can get a multiple, take off the scooper arm, put a regular arm, and then put a bot head on there, and then you can kind of have like henchmen behind him. So that's the other thing I was thinking of. And maybe some tiers if we get to goals. One of the tiers I was thinking was maybe like some kind of, like in his kingdom outside of Fliponia, maybe there's like a Target cloak that makes him look like a Target employee and he can kind of blend in. Or maybe he's got a little buddy, a little droid buddy that kind of looks like a cat. Maybe his name is Katcha. I don't know. Okay, that's an unsubstantiated rumor that might be a tier. But those were some other things that I was thinking of as well. Also, the packaging, I would like it for it to be look like a blister card, but you're able to take it out so that you don't have to ruin the package. If you want to take them out, you can put them back in, because I usually appreciate that kind of stuff. So I thought maybe you guys would appreciate it too. Now, in terms of price, let's talk about the hard pill to swallow. So because this is a boutique item, can't be the cost of like an Origins figure or something from the big boys or Mattel or Hasbro. It's going to have to be more expensive. There's not going to be a lot of these being made, okay? It's going to be, by the way, like a Kickstarter, but even if it's successful, it's not going to be a ton of these. So I'm thinking like the 40, 50 range, but we'll see. I think that's probably around the range it's going to be for this. It's a simple figure, but there, as Ace has taught me from Ramen Toys, there are no simple figures. But that's sort of what we're looking at. And again, I'm going to try to push to have it come with as much stuff as it can come with. And in terms of the goal, it's going to be kind of like a high goal. If you saw Unparalleled Universe, he has his figure that he came out with, which looks great, but it had to hit a high mark. You need a high mark to hit these. So I don't know if it's going to hit it, but we're going to give it a shot, okay? There's a minimal... I'm finding out a minimal amount of MOQ you need to get these things across the finish line. That's how it works. I don't know the numbers or anything like that yet. I'm not a fucking numbers guy. I give that job to better men. But what I do know is we're going to have a Kickstarter. We're setting it up. I'm hoping for end of the summer, for it to go live, and then we see what happens, okay? Do you want Flipboard in your house? Well, you know, there's only one way to show that you want him in your house, and that's with Flipboard's favorite thing, money. But you get something awesome for your dough, and this is going to be an awesome addition to anybody's collection. You can have them there, and people can go, hey, what's that guy? Well, he represents flippers. What's a flipper? Well, let me tell you what a flipper is in the toy world. And then you guys have a great conversation and hit it off like gangbusters. So that is it. I would love in the comments if you guys can give me some feedback, or if you can tell me, I don't know, is this something you're interested in? Because Ramen Toys will be monitoring that feedback very, very closely. So maybe don't be a dick in in the comments. Also, anything that you think in terms of feedback of the actual figure would be welcome as well. I can't promise that goes across to the finish line, but I will do my best, because I don't know, I like making people happy, and this thing makes me happy, so hopefully it can make you fucking happy. So that's it. I feel like Todd McFarlane selling my shit right now. But yeah, Flipboard, he's a real thing. Look, my hand is right there. It's not CGI. I can't CGI my hands, okay? I'm not that talented. This is a guy. This is a thing. This is a thing that's we're going to try to ask for money. And you know what? If it goes across, great. If it doesn't, then maybe we give it another shot. But I do know that if it does get across, there's not going to be that many of them. And the irony of it is that you'll be able to Flipboard on eBay, okay? That's if I see my Flipboards on eBay, I'll call it a day. I'll call it a life. I'll be like, you know what, Mama, I made it. Your boy has made it. So that is it. I'm obviously very passionate about this little guy, and I love him. I am sending this dude to Mega J, and he's going to be on display at PowerCon as well. If you want to see him in person, stop by the booth. I don't know the booth number yet, but that is all. That is my Flipboard vid. Thank you very much for giving me the time, giving Flipboard the time, and hopefully we can get this into everybody's hands that wants them, into their scooper hands. Oh, by the way, action feature. He will have that action feature, okay? I don't know if it's going to be a direct shot into that backpack. That takes a little bit of precision, but he's going to, the goal is he's going to have that too. So there you go. You get action features as well. That's all I got. Very excited to show this to you guys. I was very eager to make this video, and that's all. Let me know what you guys think of Flipboard. Comment. Please comment. Drop me a like. Subscribe. He's coming, baby. See you next time. Bye-bye.